Have you ever wondered how your financial situation stacks up against others? Whether you're curious about how much the average person earns, how much they save, or how much debt they're carrying, we've got some eye-opening statistics that might surprise you. Did you know that in the US, nearly 40% of adults wouldn't be able to cover a $400 emergency without borrowing or selling something? It's a staggering figure that highlights just how financially vulnerable many people are. In this video, we'll dive into the numbers and explore how the average person fares in various financial aspects, from income and savings to debt and retirement. So, how do you compare? Let's find out. When it comes to income, the numbers can vary widely depending on where you live and who you are. Globally, the average income is around $10,000 per year, but this figure can be misleading due to extreme wealth disparities. In the United States, the median household income is about $70,000, while the mean household income is significantly higher at over $100,000. This difference between the median and mean incomes highlights the impact of high earners on the overall average. Age, gender, and education level also play significant roles in income disparities. For instance, individuals with a bachelor's degree earn, on average, $24,000 more annually than those with only a high school diploma. Meanwhile, the gender pay gap persists, with women earning about 82 cents for every dollar earned by men. As we delve deeper into these figures, consider how your income measures up. Savings is another area where the average person often struggles. The average American savings rate hovers around 7% of income, but many financial experts recommend saving at least 20%. By age group, savings amounts vary, with those in their 40s and 50s generally having the most saved, though even then, the numbers can be underwhelming. For example, the median retirement savings for those aged 64 is just over $100,000, far below what many would need for a comfortable retirement. Shockingly, nearly 25% of adults have no retirement savings at all. With rising costs of living and longer life expectancies, this lack of preparation could spell trouble for many in their golden years. As you think about your own savings, consider whether you're on track to meet your future financial goals. Debt is a reality for most people, but the type and amount of debt can vary dramatically. The average American carries around $6,000 in credit card debt, a figure that can quickly spiral out of control with high interest rates. Student loans are another significant burden, with the average borrower owing about $37,000. Mortgages are, of course, the largest source of debt for most households, with the average mortgage debt standing at around $230,000. Car loans, too, contribute to the overall debt picture, with the average loan amount around $30,000. Debt-to-income ratios are a critical factor in financial health, and experts generally recommend keeping this ratio below 36%. However, many households exceed this threshold, leading to financial strain and limiting their ability to save or invest for the future. Take a moment to assess your own debt situation. Are you managing it effectively, or could it be holding you back? When it comes to spending, the average person's monthly expenses are often dominated by a few key categories. Housing typically takes up the largest portion, with the average household spending about 33% of their income on rent or mortgage payments. Following closely are transportation and food, which account for around 15% and 13% of monthly expenses, respectively. Utilities, healthcare, and insurance also represent significant costs. Discretionary spending, on things like entertainment, dining out, and vacations, varies widely based on age and income level. Younger people and those with higher incomes tend to allocate a larger share of their budget to discretionary items, while older individuals, or those with lower incomes, often focus more on essential spending. As income increases, so does the proportion spent on luxury goods and experiences, but this can sometimes lead to lifestyle inflation, where expenses rise in tandem with income, leaving little room for savings. Net worth, which is the difference between what you own and what you owe, is a key indicator of financial health. On average, U.S. households have a net worth of about $121,700, but this figure varies significantly by age and demographic. For instance, the average net worth for those under 35 is just $13,900, while those aged 65 and older have an average net worth of $1,200,000. Factors that contribute to building net worth include consistent saving, investing in appreciating assets like real estate or stocks, and avoiding high-interest debt. Conversely, factors that can deplete net worth include excessive debt, poor spending habits, and a lack of investment. There are stark contrasts between different economic classes as well. Those in the top 10% of earners have a median net worth of over $1.2 million, while those in the bottom 25% often have negative net worth, meaning they owe more than they own. Understanding where you stand in terms of net worth can provide valuable insights into your financial trajectory. Investing is a crucial component of long-term financial health, yet many people are underinvested. The average investment portfolio in the US is around $60,000, though this varies widely depending on income, age, and education level. Approximately 55% of Americans own stocks, but only a small percentage are actively involved in managing their investments. Many people also invest in bonds, real estate, or retirement accounts, like 401(k)s or IRAs. The impact of investing on long-term financial health cannot be overstated. Those who invest consistently over time are more likely to build significant wealth due to the power of compound interest. However, a lack of financial literacy, fear of market volatility, and limited disposable income prevent many from investing as much as they should. If you're not currently investing, or if you're unsure whether you're investing enough, now might be the time to reassess your financial strategy. Now that we've covered these key financial statistics, it's time to take a step back and reflect. How does your financial situation compare to the averages we've discussed? Are you earning more or less than the median income? Do you have more debt or savings than the typical person in your demographic? There are many reasons why you might be above or below the average. For example, if you've pursued higher education, you might have a higher income, but also more student debt. If you've been diligent about saving and investing, your net worth might be higher than average. But if you faced unexpected medical expenses or job loss, you might find yourself struggling to keep up. The important thing is to use these comparisons as a tool to assess your financial health and identify areas for improvement. Whether you're ahead of the game or need to catch up, understanding where you stand is the first step toward financial security. Now that you've seen how you compare to the average person financially, let's talk about how you can improve your financial health. The first step is creating a budget. A budget helps you track your income and expenses, ensuring that you're not spending more than you earn. Start by listing all your sources of income, and then track your spending across categories like housing, food, transportation, and entertainment. This will help you identify areas where you can cut back and redirect those savings toward more important financial goals, like building an emergency fund or paying down debt. Speaking of savings, aim to set aside at least 20% of your income for savings and investments. If you find it difficult to save, consider automating your savings by setting up automatic transfers to a savings or investment account. For retirement savings, contribute as much as you can to a 401(k) or IRA, especially if your employer offers matching contributions. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow through compound interest. Investing is another crucial element of financial health. Diversify your investments across different asset classes, such as stocks, bonds, and real estate, to spread risk and increase potential returns. If you're new to investing, consider using robo-advisors or financial planning apps that offer personalized advice based on your financial goals. To make managing your finances easier, there are plenty of tools and resources available. Apps like Mint or YNAB You Need a Budget can help you track your spending and stick to a budget. For investing, platforms like Vanguard or Fidelity offer a range of options for both beginners and experienced investors. And if you're looking for more in-depth advice, consider consulting with a certified financial planner who can help you create a personalized financial plan. We've covered a lot of ground today, from average incomes and savings rates to debt levels and net worth. These statistics provide a snapshot of where many people stand financially. But the most important takeaway is how you can use this information to improve your own financial situation. Whether you need to boost your savings, reduce your debt, or start investing for the future, the key is to take actionable steps today. By setting clear financial goals, creating a budget, and making informed decisions about your money, you can build a more secure financial future. As we wrap up, I encourage you to take a moment to assess your own financial health. How do you compare to the averages we've discussed? What steps can you take to improve your situation? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so please share them in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit. Thanks for watching, and here's to your financial success.